I'm Zoe, and today I'm going to make some blueberry and hazelnut muffins, which are sugar-free and gluten-free. But first of all, you've got to make sure your hair's tied up and your hands are washed. Ta-da! Also though, it's a good idea to have your nails cut and to wear an apron. Let's make these muffins. What ingredients are you going to need? Well, about 3/4 cup of hazelnuts, 3/4 cup of almonds, 2 eggs, some organic soy milk, baking powder, a fresh lime, some vanilla extract. This is a special type that we get because it is sugar-free and gluten-free and all natural and organic. To make these muffins, we must have the hazelnut flour ready and the almond flour ready. So what we're going to do is get the hazelnuts and the blender. And just put it in gradually to the blender. So, by the way, I'm using a Blendtec blender. I'm going to put the blender on light juice and then blend. Okay, so take the flour out of the blender and put it on a plate. Next we do the same for the almonds. And blend. Now I'm going to preheat the oven to about 180 degrees. Now get a medium-sized bowl and combine the almond flour with the hazelnut flour. With a 1 tablespoon of baking soda or powder, whatever you call it. Okay, so there we go. Next stop, put that down. And now, in another large bowl, we are going to whisk the eggs, the soy milk, the vanilla, and the lime. Cut the lime in half and then squeeze the lime juice in. Sometimes I just want to my fingers getting a few drops in. Don't be afraid to just really squeeze it out. Just get into the pulp. Of course, make sure you have short nails for this because you don't want to pass germs in this. Okay, that's one of them done. Okay, so for the milk, you're going to need about half a cup. Pour that in with the lime juice. And then you want to add the 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Vanilla extract if you can. Give it a little bit of a whisk. There we go. And now add both of the eggs. Adding eggs is really fun, I reckon, because you get the knife and you just bang them. So, I hope we did this right. Okay, so, like, okay, so crack in the middle, just tap it with a knife like that. And then break the egg. So then so the egg would have gone in the mixture. Alright, so it's in there somewhere, and we'll just give that a whisk. Next, what we do is you've got to add the flours, so the dry ingredients with the baking powder and the 2 flours. I'm going to add that into the liquid stuff. So, here we go. And then just give it a stir for 1 to 2 minutes to make it sticky batter. So batter should look somewhat like this. There we go. And eventually you get a mixture that looks just about this, like this. Okay, so the next step would to be to put it in the oven to make a cake, or put it in like separate little tins to make it muffins, which we're going to do since they're blueberry muffins, blueberry and hazelnut muffins. Okay, so hardly any grease in them. Just, you know, make it so they're sticky when they come out. And what I did was I got some oil and I just put it on a corner of those brown bags from Countdown. Just ripped a corner of those brown bags off, and I just went around like that to grease them. Okay, so they're all in. I just spoon the mixture in. It makes about 12. And now I'm going to put them in the oven for 40 minutes. But in the middle of that 40 minutes, at 20 minutes, I'm going to just have a check on them. And they are in. Remember, it's about 180 degrees, and you're going to put them in for 40 minutes, but checking them in the middle. And they are done. And I'll put the cake tester in. Comes out clean. So, yeah. Ta-da, I bring you blueberry and hazelnut muffins, which are gluten-free, dairy-free and sugar-free.